I made a children's book using ChatGPT and sold that book. I keep seeing people on social media talking about what a huge opportunity there is in artificial intelligence to make money, but no one really takes you through the full process and shows you a specific way that you can make money. So, in this video, I'm going to show you a couple different ways to write a full children's book using AI. I'm going to generate a rhyming story, generate artwork that goes along with it, with varying results, and I'll show you two different ways to profit from making children's books with this new technology. We use a total of 3 free AI programs in this video, the first one being ChatGPT. I asked it to create me a rhyming children's story about a kid learning about entrepreneurship through starting a lemonade stand. It did a pretty good job right off the bat, but I also gave it some more commands to fine-tune the story and fix some parts that I didn't think flowed quite as well. Now that we had a story put together, I went to the AI called Crayon, used to be called Dolly 2, to make me some artwork. Definitely get a mixed bag with this type of artwork, but I found a few with some semblance of not being terrifying, faceless nightmare monster, the text from ChatGPT onto the images from Crayon, and boom, we have something pretty close to what you would actually see in a children's book. Ladies and gentlemen, the masterpiece, Lily Learns Lemonade. There once was a little girl named Lily. She was always so busy, so creative and silly. She lived in a town by the ocean's shore, where the sun was bright and the breeze was a roar. She had a dream to start a business of her own, and one day she knew her dreams would be shown. That her hard work would surely lead, and she would have what it takes to go and succeed. She had an idea for a lemonade stand, where she could sell her brew to the people of the land. She gathered lemons and sugar and ice, and mixed up a batch that tasted just right. She set up a stand on a hot summer's day, but no one stopped by, so she stood in dismay. The register was empty, she was sad to say. Lily didn't give up, she kept on trying. She stood in the sun, sweat dripping, sighing. She mixed up more batches, but still, no luck. Her stand just wasn't making a buck. But she didn't give up, she had a plan. She would make her stand the best in the land. She added more twists to her lemonade brew, like strawberries and mint, a new twist, it's true. And soon people stopped to give it a try. They loved the taste they couldn't deny. Well, her lemonade stand was the best in the town. She'd gone and done it, she'd turned her luck around. Lily learned about business and how to persevere, even when things seemed rough and unclear. Her lemonade stand was a hit despite all the stress. With hard work and determination, she found success. So if you have a dream in your heart, don't let fear keep you from playing your part. With a little bit of effort, your dream can come true. Just like Lily's lemonade stand. It's up to you. Before I got to the commercialization of this process, I did some digging online and I found another AI program to do everything I just did, but better and faster and way less weird. So it's called Once Upon a Bot. You just put in the idea for the story and it makes it and illustrates it with, I have to say, much better illustrations. But I was determined to still sell my fantastic work of art that I had spent all of an hour and a half putting together. So I went out to a very important business meeting to sell my book. This is a children's book that I created with AI.
That's terrifying.
And it could be very valuable.
AI.
It could be very valuable. And I'm auctioning it off starting, only copy. And I'm auctioning it off starting at $1.
I'm not buying it.
You're not buying it? Are you
I'm not
sure?
buying anything.
I don't know, it could be very valuable. $1?
Yeah. Anyone else?
All right.
But she didn't give up. She had a plan. She would make her stand the best in the land, and soon people stopped to give it a try.
Please get some like small plates.
All right, so I don't know how much more I could have gotten for Lily Learns Lemonade than the $1 that I sold it for, but the potential is totally there. And yes, I included a $20 bill in the book before pawning it off on my friend, but he had no idea. I sold it to him solely by being annoying and begging him to buy it, which shows that with the right sales tactics, you can sell any piece of crap. The stories made through both of these programs, ChatGPT and Once Upon a Bot, are really close to the point where you could sell them to an actual publisher. Say you took Photoshop, tweaked the images a little bit, and maybe you you tweaked the stories a little bit. I don't see a lot setting them apart from the books that you'd find in your local library, because if you think about it, they're not super advanced to begin with. They're children's books. And that brings me to the second and probably most realistic way to make money through ChatGPT children's books: ghostwriting. If you look on Fiverr, which is basically the eBay for services, people sell little customized rhyming stories for hundreds of dollars, and you could make these same types of stories for free in just a couple of minutes. So I put an example of my children's book on Fiverr for just a $5 minimum, and I don't think it's a stretch at all to think I'll be able to quickly start making sales and be able to up my prices, because that's kind of how Fiverr works. You start really low and then you can get high on the search results and keep upping your prices. You can follow along on Instagram or the YouTube community tab if you want some updates on how this goes, to see if I make sales on Fiverr like this. You can also take this further and do ghostwriting or copywriting for a ton of things other than just children's books. You post an example or two on Fiverr and make some serious money. It will take some creativity in terms of what niches you cater to, but writing business related articles, dropshipping store descriptions, professional emails, things like that all have some pretty profitable potential. I see a lot of worries that artists and writers and coders will be completely replaced by this technology, that it'll make the human population dumber. But I really don't think that's true. At one point, people thought the written word itself would make us dumb because we would lose our ability to memorize things. But obviously, writing things down was a fantastic advancement in human society and being able to build on other people's past knowledge. At another point, people worried that moving images would make us lazy consumers that just sat in front of the TV or the movie screen all day. And maybe that's true to some extent, but I can tell you I've learned so much more from YouTube videos than I would have ever had the attention to learn from books. And their visuals have given me so much more context than simple text ever could have. It's all about how we use our resources, so hopefully people like you and me can be the ones that use these new advancements to our benefit. Thanks for watching, hit the bell for more videos like this one, and I will see you next time.